Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back, everybody. This is EvolMenime. How are we doing today? I am absolutely fantastic. We are down here in a mine. Yes, this is where we live our lives. Lives in a mine because it's Minecraft, right? So, I want to do some recording. Hopefully, I can get this out before I return to the States. If not, I do apologize in advance. But what I wanted to concentrate on today is building our creeper farm, i.e. gunpowder farm, and that's what we're doing here today. So I cleared out an area down there where I wanted to start, and then I've come up here so far, and I'm going to start clearing this area out so that we can put in the area, like the spawn pads and everything for a creeper farm. So, if you guys don't know about a creeper farm or how to get creepers to spawn, then you're going to learn something today. So, I have about 50 levels of stuff to clear out in a 16 by 16 area. Now, I know it is a 16 by 16 area, and the actual spawn platforms are going to be an odd number, so it's going to be a little bit weird. But I do plan on having it kind of offset within this whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Of course, there's 16. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to clear this area out. Once I have this area cleared out, I'll bring you guys back, and we'll get to work on creating the actual spawn platforms for this area. And you can see, like, my internet's having a hard time right now with this, so I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna do some digging out of the area, and then once I have this whole area dug out, we'll start building the spawn platforms. Well, actually, we'll probably build the receiving area for the creepers first before the spawn platforms, and then later we'll build the spawn platforms, and we'll get this up and running today. So, see you in a second. Welp, that's one big hole. We did it. I don't know how well you guys can see that. But we got it all dug out. It looks kind of funny in here now. But, so what we're going to do now is I need to figure out, so water goes 8 blocks. So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think if I do this, wait for the game to update. It's gonna ruin some of my torches. But yeah, that's okay. So that runs to the sides. That's perfect. Okay. Ooh. I actually might need to make this larger. This is not good. I wasn't expecting this. I think I need to make this room bigger. Because I need to have at least a 1 block gap around the whole side. At least. So I need to clear this wall out and that wall out. That's unfortunate. So much work has gone into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put these torches back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then put that guy there. I don't know why this isn't dug out. This is now bothering me. Okay. So let me go get another pick. Because I don't want to use these guys. So this is my Fortune and Silk Touch picks. This only has Fortune 2 on it, but it's still pretty good. I'm going to go grab another pick, and I'm going to clear out these 2 walls real quick. And then that should be enough to make this farm happen. So let me go do that real quick. Alrighty. We're back. And I got the side walls cleared out. And I also laid down this little pattern here for my... so I could count. Because of all the stuff that we're going to need. So, what I want to do is, I believe this is the center. Right? Yep. Okay. So, I need... What did I say? Let me look at my notes real quick. I need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, I need 10 from the bottom. Or I want 10 from the bottom, I think. Yeah, 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put a torch there. Well, actually, I want a clearance of 10, right? Okay. So put a torch there. So that's a clearance of 10. Now, the way I want this to work is this should be the first... Yeah. Okay, so this should be the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, so it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess the center one counts. Maybe 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. The center one does count. So basically what I need to do now is build out these platforms. I'm going to have to eventually get some more resources. And the platforms are going to look just like this. Like so. Bada bing, bada boom. Pretty snazzy. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Like so. And like that. One more. Boom. 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 Boom diada. Boom diada. Boom diada. 8. Boom diada. Boom diada. Boom diada. 8. Let's come out like this. Like so. And now we're almost done. We're almost done. And then boom. Boom. Light all these up just to make sure. And then that's pretty much that's going to be our platforms. I'm going to build 10 of these platforms. Let's get back in the middle. 2, 3, right? Torch. And so we're going to have, 2 spaces in between. Go away, torch. You don't belong there. Like this. So there'll be a two high gap in between. And then what we're going to do is we are going to put trapdoors underneath these. So my limiting factor right now is trapdoors. And it's weird because a 2-block high player can walk underneath these. But what's going on in chat? I spent 3 hours sneaking. Oh, wow. That's a lot of hours. But creepers are actually shorter than the other hostile mobs, so they'll actually spawn in here. Spiders are also going to spawn in here, and we will deal with those guys when that comes up. But we don't need to deal with them now. So and the block lag right now on the server is stupid. It's part of the reason I haven't actually gotten all the trapdoors that I need, is because, I mean, you guys see it. Look how terrible it is. Break, 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 break. Just do it. This is my life. This is what I've been dealing with. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to build these platforms up, and then once I have all those done, we'll start working on a like collection area for all of this. Alrighty, we're back, and I've made some progress. So we got all the platforms installed, as well as all the trapdoors for the creepers to spawn underneath. I also went ahead and cleared out another 2 blocks, so there's actually now 3 blocks. So there's 1, 2, 3 blocks between this and this wall, and that's mainly because I was thinking about the spiders spawning, and if there's only this 1 block gap, they would just get stuck there, and I don't want them to get stuck there. So the next thing we need to do is, I've created a bunch of stone bricks, because we're gonna go ahead and build some stuff. And what I want to do is we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7. Let's check this out. Let's check it out. I might have to go down 1 more. This is 1, 2, yeah, 3. So I want to go down 1 more with this. And the reason I want to go down 4 is so that the mobs can't jump and get caught in the water streams. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to put in the collection area of this. So just want to make sure this keeps getting lit up. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an entire floor around here, and it's going to be, let's do, let's actually go like this real quick. Block lag is a little bit better because there's not a lot of people on right now. There's only 2 other people on. So basically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, let's go. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so. Can't forget to put down torches, because I don't want things spawning down here. It'd be bad news. Get, oh, come on, get this laid out real quick. Okay, like so, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like so. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so do 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, come here. Nope, couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. No worries. So basically what we have is this platform is going to be filled in with the exception of this square right here. And that should work, right? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. And then what we're going to do, it's a little bit bigger than I wanted, but it's all right. What we're going to do is, so there's going to be water all along the walls that push anything that falls down here. It's going to land in the water stream, going to come over here, and then they're going to come into a killing chamber, which is actually going to be a little bit larger. So I'm actually going to make the killing chamber like this. And the main reason I'm going to do this is for the spiders. so they can't climb back up. Once they're trapped down here, they're trapped down here forever. Forever. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, so this will come down a couple, like so. Let's fill this in real quick, just so I can show you guys what this is going to look like. And then I got to check to see, I might just have a minecart running around picking all this stuff up. I'm not really sure yet. And then what we'll do is on, because this is 1, 2, yeah, so on this level right here, we're going to put, actually, yeah, so what we'll do is I'm going to replace this ring right here with the, what's it called? The new fire bricky thing in the nether. Why can't I think of its name? Magma block? Lava block? Something? Whatever that block is. What is it? Oh my god, this is going to bother me now. Magma? Yeah, this thing. Magma block. Okay. We're going to replace this with a magma block. And there'll be magma blocks all the way down here too. I think I can put the magma blocks on this level. That should be fine. And then we'll just replace that with magma blocks. And then I want this area open so that we can collect all the drops that are within here. I have to check to see if hoppers can suck through a full block. I don't know that they can. If they can't, then what I can do is just put a slab right here. Well, actually, it would be a slab right here. No, I have to kill them. It's got to be a magma block. It's got to be a magma block. If regular hoppers can't do it, then I'll do a minecart, and the minecart will just zigzag back and forth, drop off all the stuff, zigzag back and forth, come back, drop off all the stuff. That should work just fine. So let me get this filled in, and then once I have this filled in, we'll get the water streams put in, and then we'll start working on some of the redstone-y stuff for this area. Alrighty, we got the water stuff in. Let me see if I can make it up here without getting hurt. Okay, so basically what's gonna happen, go away. Get away, stuff. Is the creepers and everything else will drop down to this water. All this water flows into this area where they will die. So then I got the ring of magma cubes over here, so as the spiders like try to like get out of here, they'll just continue to bump up against that and eventually fall down here and die. Now, as far as them climbing up these walls, I ain't really got anything for that. That's just something we're gonna have to deal with as it happens. One of the things I wanted to make sure was on this level, I want to make sure that those lights along the walls that put in don't affect this too much. Now, F3, so that's a light level 9, but I actually don't know if that's because of this up here. So let me break out. And this might be bad because I'm gonna start getting spawns in here. Okay. So that's light level 6. That's perfect. 6. Awesome. So it'll be just enough light in here to keep this place lit up. And then we want there. No, there. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Perfect. So just enough light for all of this stuff. Come back up here, relight this stuff up so we don't get spawns up here. Like so. Nope. Right there, right there, right there. Okay. I want to come all the way up here, finish tearing this stuff out. and then what we got to do is I got to figure out some redstone-y stuff. And basically, what's going to happen, or the way this is going to work, is there's going to be a an observer block in this space, and then below it a dispenser with a water bucket. And then at the very, very top, we'll have a redstone signal with some sort of clock. So I'll come over here, I'll flip a lever in a room somewhere. It'll start that clock up there, and then every so often, it'll trigger that first observer block and update it, which will then trigger the dispenser, which will dispense the water, which will then update the observer block below it, which will then trigger the dispenser, which will update the observer block below it, so on and so forth, all the way down. Essentially just creating a flushing system to push guys into here. Now, I did test hoppers cannot pull items through a solid block, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to set up a minecart rail system thingy for this area down here. And basically, it'll just come back and forth into a collection system, and then that collection, I'll probably use this area down here as the storage area. I could probably replace these with like slabs or something or whatever. But basically, this is just going to be full of chests, and so we can collect crap tons of gunpowder. And sell it to the server. So let me go away real quick. Let me get the minecart system set up real fast. And then once I all the words. What I need to do... actually, no, it should be fine. So, yeah, let me get some rails, and some power rails, and some torches or levers, whatever I need. Actually, I could just use redstone blocks. Redstone blocks will work. And then we will... we'll get this popping. Alrighty. We are back. And I got some progress. And the progress is this. So... we got our little minecart in here. It's going back and forth. And it's a little bit glitchy just because of block lag. And basically, we have a little detection system set up here. Basically, if there are items on here, it'll start dispensing into this hopper, which gets detected by this, which automatically puts out a signal, which then depowers this. So as long as all of this stuff, or as long as there's nothing in this minecart, this will stay powered. So you can see if we toss some stuff on here for the minecart to pick up, it'll pick it up, it'll come over here, it'll stop. Once it's done dispensing the stuff, it'll take off again, which is handy. And then that all goes into this chest, which then follows this hopper chain over to this dispenser. And the idea is what we're going to do is we're going to have an elevator that goes up, and like I'm debating on water streams or something, but basically it's going to come all the way along here and back to here, and this is all just going to be like double chest filled. So to give you an idea, do I have any more chests? I do not. So basically it's going to be like double chest like this, right? And then the trap chest will be in between them like this. And that'll go all the way up to here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the items will run along the top there. So that's how we're going to do that portion of it. It should be pretty easy. And then because of the way the chest will sit, I'll actually be able to turn this all into glass or whatever and push it up. The items, that is. Pretty easily. Okay. So, we got that going for us. I might actually turn some of this into glass so that we can see in here. Like, maybe just put these two as glass. Keiko just left. Oh, he's going to be right back. Okay. he wants to utilize some of my services, so I'm going to go work with him for a little bit. He's working on the Nether hub, so that'll be pretty interesting. Anyway, so that's kind of what we got going on for the collection system. So we're almost ready. We're almost ready to get this thing up and running. What I want to do right now is I want to stop this. Okay. And then, so we still need to put in the floor here, and then we also still need to put in all the redstone-y stuff up top. So let me go grab that stuff, and then I'll bring you guys back, and we can start working on putting in all the water streams. Alrighty, so here we are at the top of the mob farmy thingy bajigger doodad. So what we need to do now is we need to come through here. This is actually crap. I need to fill up my water buckets. Let's come back down here real quick. I have to fill up all my water buckets. Oh. Don't worry, we will finish this in this episode and get it out to you guys. Let's come down here real quick. This won't take too long. This won't take too long. Oh, this way. Need to create a 3x3, and then I need to get rid of some stuffs. Do I have a chest? I don't have a chest, so I'm gonna break you. Yep, which means you're gonna get dispensed out here. Boop. Okay. Put you down for a quick second. Just need to drop. I need you. I'm gonna drop some of this stuff off, so we have enough for all of our water buckets. That's annoying. Okay. And then, so I think we got everything we need. So let's come back up here. Pillar our way back up. And then I'll just kind of show you guys the concept behind this whole thing. Okay, so basically, if you guys know what an observer block is, you know that it has a input and an output. And basically, anytime this portion of it, and you can see the arrow, this portion of it is updated, it'll put out a redstone signal. So if you watch this little dot right here, when I place this block, it puts out a signal. When I break the block, it puts out a signal. So what we want to utilize this, and how we're going to do that is we're going to place this down like this, and then we are going to place a dispenser here with a water bucket inside of it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to place the next observer here. So when that water from the observer or from the dispenser above this hits this observer block, it'll trigger it. I'll put this water in here, and I'm going to do this all the way down. Okay, we are done with that. Now, I need to be careful because I put all the water buckets in already, and if I update this block, it's pretty much going to turn the farm on, which I don't want it to do just yet. So I should probably actually take all the water buckets out. So one of the things I'm not actually 100% sure about. So if we have this and I power this, does it output a signal? No, it doesn't. Okay. But if I update it, it does. So if I power this, though... Wait. Yeah, that worked. Okay. So it just gives a quick one-tick pulse. Alright. So, the next thing we got to figure out is... Oops. Is how to power this to dispense the water and then retract the water. So it's essentially got to give a 2-tick pulse for, well, not a 2-tick pulse, sorry. It's got to do, I got to send it 2 signals, an on and an off, right? So that's where the clock comes in. So it's going to give 1 pulse to dispense. We got to time it to see how long it takes the water to spread out and essentially flush any and all mobs, and then retract it. And then keep it retracted for a long enough time for the mobs to respawn. So I'm going to go away for a little bit, and I'm going to work on this. And then once I have something working, I'll bring you guys back and kind of show you. But right now I want to take all these water buckets out because I realized by doing this, it's kind of a bad idea. Kind of a bad idea, keeping all these water buckets in here. Before we're ready to activate this thing, I'll be right back.
Don't have any plans.
Oh, you're invisible. Oh,
Am
I'm
I?
sitting here. I was sitting here waiting for you to come through the portal, like.
I was wondering why you just.
And then I
standing around.
just saw you open the chest. There you are. Yeah, I was sitting here waiting for you. Like, where's he at? Like.
I've been following you
All right.
since you found me. But the thing is, how did you? I must have gone invisible after I went into the Nether then, because
Yeah.
you obviously saw me at the farm because you wouldn't have turned around otherwise.
Correct. No, turn right. Go back.
You do the exact same thing.
Well,
So I leave that up to you.
So the nice thing about the observer blocks is they only need a 1-tick pulse, right? And then it's an on-off, right? So
Ooh, actually, I have. That's why they just use a monostable circuit.
yeah. So the interesting thing with them is I just need a 1-tick pulse to hit it.
Yes,
Like every
because
10
it would
or 15. Yeah, every 15 to 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Because it would spit out the water and then immediately retract it.
Okay, well, maybe I could just go for a really simple hop. Yeah, just simple hop. Yeah, you would just have the pulse last. I don't know. To be honest with you, the reason I've done it this way is that you send 2 pulses, because it seems that when it's just powered and depowered, it's not registering.
There's no mobs spawning.
Is there too much light in that chamber?
No, it's pretty dark. I know it looks light on my my single
One thing
player.
you need to consider, look how many people are on at the moment.
That's true.
Your rates are probably going to be abysmal, even though I'm here with you.
It should.
I mean, you could politely ask everyone to leave, but I'm not sure. Well, technically you did.
Oh,
so
I got a.
Aye.
BK left. So
The
it
owner left
needs
his own server.
it needs to be a little bit longer. It pushed him right to the edge, but it didn't push him off.
A little bit longer, right? Yeah, I'm gonna need just. Oh wait, no. I think. God damn it! I've used all my wood. Do you have some wood? Yeah, just even a couple of sticks would be okay.
Oh, what do you need?
Wood. Sorry.
Wood.
If you want it to be
how many sticks?
One stick.
One stick?
One stick. Stick it to me, there you go.
Awesome! Everyone's getting off the server.
Well, except, yeah, everyone's...
Fantastic. Oh god,
Cool.
I love this group of people.
Well, I mean, I suppose I could start off as well, but you might need me to help.
Well, yeah, and you can just come back to where I'm at.
I mean, the thing is, me being here would actually increase your rates, I would imagine. Right, so I'm going to put another repeater in here.
Okay.
Compact, because it's, well, looking at this, infinitely tileable.
Yeah, you could just expand it out as far as you wanted to.
So this probably would be better than this. Because essentially, you need your thingy posts, the water posts going out longer.
Correct.
Than this.
So we could just do that then,
So I
right?
suppose it's going to just be a matter of timing this pulse. Because it might not actually need to be as long as this. So this pulse really only needs to last as long as the water needs to be out.
So let me come down here and check. Let me watch it real quick.
Yeah, we might need to.
So the water's out.
To get it right.
So I think we might need to flip-flop it.
I'm gone.
So the water's in. And just put it out. Yeah, we need to flip-flop it.
Oh, just to let you know, I'm going to turn this thing off for now, since you're
Okay.
not here.
No, perfect. And then I'm coming back up to you. I got something to give to you before you leave. For all your help.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to pay me. It's fine. I don't mind doing you a favor.
No, I understand, but you did me a huge favor. Where are you at?
I'm just at the farm. I just literally plugged up the wall and flipped the switch off. Ooh, shiny.
Yeah. You're wearing like iron armor, so I
ooh,
assume you don't have very many diamonds.
I actually had 8 diamonds in my inventory, but yeah, cheers, thank you very much.
Oh, perfect. So then you can make a full set of diamond armor then. All right, and we are back. So we just finished up with Bug and him helping us get this stuff done. And I gotta get up here. I want this to come up here, like so, and then this, and then this and this. Okay. So hopefully now items will shoot up there, and then stop right there, and we shall see that happen right now. Right now? There we go. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Oop. Come in here. Pick this glass up. Pick this glass up. All right, so let me give you kind of a tour of the finished creeper farm, and unfortunately I won't be able to show you how fast it operates just because of the amount of people online right now. Is going to prevent mobs from spawning. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, not including me, online right now. But and you can see the block lag is for reals. Rah! But so like I said, this is our little minecart. It goes back and forth. It's a hopper minecart. It's going to pick up the drops. And then anytime it has something, it's going to deposit in there, which is going to go into this chest, which is just a buffer, which is then going to go in here, which is then going to spit that up there, which is ultimately, we're going to have chests like this right? And then we'll have trap chests in between, and these will go up to here, and then the water streams will kind of run along and feed into those. And I may push this wall back, or I just may move these forward. Probably push this wall back. Probably push the wall back. So let me come up here and show you guys exactly what we ended up doing with the redstone, since I probably cut the majority of that video out. Me and Bug worked on this for about 3 hours, trying to get everything figured out. And pretty much just because we're both incompetent when it comes to redstone. So the issue that we were having is, the first issue that we had was I ended up having to change around. Ooh, look at the creepers. So let's turn this bad boy on. Yeah, come on. Ah! You beat me to it. Ah! Go away. Go away. Ah! Ah! Die! Okay. So you can see all of them right there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Adios. Adios. I love it. I love it. So the spawn platforms will spawn the creepers and the spiders. The trapdoors prevent anything else from spawning, like the skeletons and the zombies. Zombies? Yeah, we'll just call them zombies. That's fine. All right, so here's our redstone back here. So basically what we have is we have an on-off switch, and that is going... Basically, it triggers this item hopper clock. This item hopper clock ultimately triggers this redstone signal. If we can come up here. Come up, come up, come up, come up, come up. Like so. Comes over here to here. And then comes into this pulse extender, right? So this redstone gets fed into this comparator, just comes down in here to this comparator, and it just kind of goes into a loop to extend the pulse, which comes into this repeater, which goes into that first observer block, which then dispenses the water for a few seconds and then pulls it back up. So that's just kind of how it works. He said there was something up here that wasn't locked off. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay. So, then basically what happens is those guys get all flushed off. Let's come back down here. What? I know it's all jaggy because it's... So let's turn this bad boy off. Let's get some mobs spawning. So you can see we have like this spider there. And then when this triggers, right, it'll power, and then I ended up having to switch around the dispensers. I ended up having to put the dispensers on the bottom, but you can see that's going to be enough to push the spider off before then it retracts, and then we will come down here, and basically those guys fall into the water stream. That water stream then gets pushed into the center where we have all those magma blocks, and those guys sit on the magma blocks and then get killed, and then their drops get picked up by the minecart hopper, which is underneath those magma blocks, and then they get dispensed to that little area, which I actually have to hook up pretty soon because currently all those drops are just kind of sitting out in the open. Right, they're all just sitting right there, right here. They're all just sitting here. all of the stuff. So what we have to do now is put this all into a water stream, run it along some hoppers, and get it into here. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So the guys, they come and they die. Whoa. They die right on top of these magma blocks, and then this minecart comes around and picks up their loot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we have a creeper farm up and running, and like I said, unfortunately I can't really test its rates right now, but I will be doing some AFKing just to kind of see how it works and the kind of rates that we can get out of it. And I'll probably block like a lot of this up. Like, I know I want to put like glass around here to prevent anything from happening to that minecart. Yep. This doesn't need to be here. And this doesn't need to be here. Nope. Wait, did it not go all the way? Or is it just because it's so laggy? So laggy. Hopefully the lag will straighten up in a little while. We are dealing with some issues with the amount of people that we have playing on the server, and physical resources, memory and stuff, whatever. Okay, it does go all the way there. Okay, so that's not a problem. But anyway, so I'm going to spruce this up a little bit and kind of make it look a little bit better than what it currently does. And then I'm going to also get this hooked up in a better sort of fashion so that we're actually collecting these drops and they're not just spitting out everywhere. So I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking this out. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little creeper farm that we got. I'm going to set up a store eventually. Like I told you guys in the past, Monday, I'm going back to the States, which is tomorrow for me. And then I'm going to be moving into a new place, and unfortunately I don't have the internet or anything set up there. It was a headache in of itself just to get a place while I was stationed overseas. Like, trying to rent a place in America when you're not in America was stupid difficult. But we will prevail. We will get everything that we need to get done. And I need to get the internet hooked up at my new place, and then once I do, I'll be able to start doing some more recording and stuff. Oh my god, I'm hiccupy right now. I'll be able to start doing some more recordings and stuff, and we'll be able to jump back on here. And hopefully by then some of these server issues will be fixed. I'm trying to work with BK right now and convince him to upgrade the amount of memory on the server. Yeah, BK. Listen to me. Upgrade the memory on the server. And then hopefully once the actual like 1.12 comes out, like it'll be better. But we'll just have to wait and see. So that's going to do it for me for this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking this out. I really do appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode. Ciao, ciao.